Yeah. Well, they're already in. Yeah. Well, they get enough attention as it is. I don't even know where I got it.
Oh, now I gotta
Look.
bring my shirts, man. I had some shirts. I had one that said egg dealer because eggs were so high not too long ago.
Oh, yeah. That'd be funny.
Okay,
Oh
we
Annie,
are
what was
live.
Annie, what was your favorite part of your birthday trip?
Hmm? Who are you asking?
Annie's
Oh.
birthday was yesterday and she went out of town. So
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right.
she's trying to find us right now though and unmute.
No,
Did
she's
you get a bunch
all
of free? Sandy, did you get a bunch of free food?
I mean, I had the opportunity to,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to go wait in line.
No, I know that. Oh, there's a line. Okay. Yeah.
Like of course, there's those veterans that go in and they're all about that free food. I just took the day to I got my tree up. So I went with
Oh
like
my God. It looks so cute.
a velvet matte like theme this year. So like a muted look.
I love it.
And whiskey's that's whiskey baby's first Christmas. So
I was going to ask you, y'all have to have had a first Christmas in that place. So there you go.
yeah.
I love watching him. He's so cute.
Oh my gosh. He's such a cool dog. Like
Yeah.
I'm getting real lucky. He definitely keeps me young. I know that much, making me go outside when it's super cold in the morning and everything. But
Brian on Twitch said, I remember one year in high school, I asked if we could just do silver tinsel and white lights. I thought it was very clean.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. But you know what I don't like is cool white. Cool white for Christmas. I just can't do it. Those houses that blast that like bluish white.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You like more of a warm.
I'll send you a picture of my house, Sandy, for Christmas.
And when I saw you got your tree up and everything, that looked really cute. I haven't even decorated. I have this weird like metal pipe up in the ceiling. I'm
like, what are we looking at now?
I've got that up in the ceiling, and so I'm gonna, wrap Christmas lights and garland, and
You're making me want to decorate. I haven't decorated in 5 years. I just sold like thousands of dollars worth of everything. I mean, like I collected all the Santa, tall Santa dolls and everything else, but I sold them all. But y'all are making me now think I need to have some sort of Christmas now.
It's so funny that she said cool white because my house is powder blue, like a baby blue. And so biggest life hack ever for Christmas outside is you get those projectors. Have you ever seen those projector lights?
Yeah.
Well, snowflakes. So there's snowflakes all over my baby blue house at night. So yeah,
cute.
It's that cool white you don't like.
Gophie's my favorite.
Kind of like this color. Kind of like this color right here.
Oh, I love that. Well, Lindsay is going to do our digital vision board training, and Lindsay is our Texas broker. She comes up with the most creative trainings, and this is actually the first training that I'm going to get to witness. She's been on my previous podcasts and just different things like that. It's been very fun collaborating with her, but I'm just very excited to tune in with her and watch this digital vision board training. And there's even some awesome AI prompts and some templates that she's going to give us. So go take it away, Lindsay.
Awesome. Very excited. So, hi everyone, for all those watching on all of our platforms. I'm very excited. If you can, get your, chat GPT or whatever chat AI, that you use. I know some people are not a fan of chat GPT, that particular OpenAI one, but get your OpenAI ready and pull out your Canva. This is going to be very quick. I know the nightmare of vision boards, as most of y'all, and I will share my screen right now. The nightmare of vision boards, people are like, oh, I have to set up my office. Someone's got to host the party, set up my office, collect magazines, which, let me see. Let me get out of this view. I just want regular view. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know about you, but like I don't have magazines anymore. So, you know, if you're, I've been to these events where the office has to, you know, put all this time together, collect magazines, have scissors, have poster board, you know, glue sticks, and it's just, it doesn't really work in your everyday world. However, vision boards are very important to reaching your goals. And so we're going to talk about the psychology about that first. And then I'm going to teach you how you can really just, this whole little platform is just vision boards reimagined, making them really obtainable to do right now, this second, with organized thoughts. So we're going to get started. I want to talk a little bit about vision boards because I know there's some guys out there that are like, oh, it's just this cutesy poster. That's actually not true. There's a lot of psychology and studies behind visualizing your goals. If you talk to any professional or Olympic level athlete, there's psychological training about visualization, and there's a lot of power in it. What it really does is it helps you align your brain with those opportunities when they see it visually. So that's really kind of the trigger. And then also it just reinforces your beliefs and your focus. And it's like I said before, it's not just a bunch of pretty pictures. If there's a goal that you want to meet for 2026, we're going to get it ready and put it on these boards. So it's not just making the board. I'm going to start I like to start kind of like from the end. So once you do all this, if you don't take action, if you don't have an action plan for your vision board, it's not going to work for you. So you have to turn your vision into action. Make a plan, a monthly or weekly plan to review your board, adjust your goals based on what's going on in your life. You know, we're about to go into the holidays, so a lot of your vision boards are going to be for starting, you know, January 1. And also too, you can map out and write, you know, something I've done is I'll put a little notice in my calendar to say, remind me at the end of every month to look at my vision board and to check off how far I've come, what I need to prioritize, things like that. So just remember those small actions are really important. If you don't have an action plan together, you know, your board's not going to work. Okay. So we have AI. You know, sometimes people don't know what they want, you know. So I'm very excited that if you open up your AI and ChatGPT, we're going to have a prompt for you to help you ask those questions. And what I like about using AI in this whole vision board planning is it really makes you laser focus and have clear, defined goals and how you're going to reach them. And also, AI can help you instead of scouring all over the internet or cutting out pictures in a magazine, you can actually get that exact image that you're looking for. So what you're going to do, and Sandy's going to drop this in the chat. This is the prompt we are going to use. We're going to tell ChatGPT exactly this. We're going to say, hey, ChatGPT, I want you to help me design my personal 2026 vision board using AI generated ideas and imagery. Start by asking me 10 reflection questions to help me define my goals, values, and priorities for 2026. After I answer, summarize my response into clear goal categories like career, health, relationship, lifestyle, travel, finances, personal growth, etc. Then each category create 3 short-term affirmation phrases or keywords, 3 AI image prompts that I can use to generate visuals. When finished, give me a formatted list so I can copy, cut, and paste into Canva. And Canva's actually got an AI image generator, so truly we can just use your ChatGPT just for this prompt and the questioning. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to jump into this right now. I'm going to exit the screen. But what's going to happen is you're going to open. Did anybody have a question? I'm sorry.
Can you share it one more time? I was almost done writing it and then I can share it.
It should be in the chat. Sandy has it.
Got it. Thank you.
I tried to make it easy. Also too, okay, so I'm going to go back. If you're on your cell phone watching this, take a quick screenshot. Or if you can't get to the chat, take a picture with your computer screen with your phone. So I'm going to leave this up here for a hot second. And also we can go back and post this prompt in the comments wherever we're streaming as well.
Yep, I've
All
got
right.
it posted on our Twitch, so that'll be on the replay if anybody's watching it. And we can go and post it in the comments whenever we post as well. So this
All
is
right,
an
guys.
prompt.
Okay, so we're going to do this live. We're going to do mine live right now. So I'm going to get out of this presentation. You guys can still see my screen, right? Everybody can still see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to open up a new chat. I'm going to post. Does everybody see this right here? I put in my brand new chat. My brand new chat, I put that prompt. I'm going to hit send. ChatGPT is going to be like, da, 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 da. Answer these questions right now. Okay, for the short term, so we can all do this together, I'm going to do travel and adventure. So I'm going to tell it I want to start with one question. So that way we can just do this as an example. So I don't overload you. So what's an experience, destination, adventure? I want to travel to Italy in 2026 and go, don't make fun of me, guys, go fly fishing in the mountains. And I love ChatGPT because it tells me when I can't spell, which is fine. It gets the gist of it. All right. So I told it what I want to do. First, it's going to have affirmations. Affirmations and key phrases are great. You're going to put them on your board. So when you're looking at your board, you can say those affirmations and put it out there. You know, if you ask, you will receive. So one of the ones I think I'm going to pick is nature and culture inspire my spirit to live fully. I really, really like that. So I'm going to use that for my vision board. The next thing, the key thing we were talking about is putting together the images. So here's the image prompts. So these are some examples. I am just going to take the first one. Actually, let's do fly fishing in the Alps. Let's do number 2. Okay. So this is your vision prompt. So this is going to help create an image. So we're going to close this, copy, cut, and paste, close ChatGPT out. And what we're going to do is actually go into Canva. You're going to type into Canva, you're going to start a new project and you're going to search vision and you start typing vision boards and guess what? It's already got vision board templates. So click enter and you can see all these crazy boards. So sky's the limit. If you want cutesy, there's cutesy. If you want something, you know, more direct, you have that. What I'm going to do is I kind of drawn to this guy right here. So I'm going to open this template. I'm going to customize this template. This is the fun part. All right, so see travels over here. All right, I'm going to select this travel. Let's go to elements. Search elements. I'm going to copy, cut, and paste this description that we came up with, fly fishing in the Alps. And I'm going to submit it. And I'm going to say generate images based on that. So I'm supposed to get fly fishing in the Alps, crystal clear river, snow-capped peaks, and boom! Look at Lindsay fly fishing in the Alps.
I love it.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Okay, so there's that. Also, if you want to go old school, you can go old school. There's nothing wrong with that. Just go to elements. You can type in Italy. If you want to keep it simple, because I'm good with keeping it simple. I've done that before. Okay, so here's some pictures, see all, of Italy. You can just drag and drop it right in there. And you can actually update your vision board that way. So here's another thing that a lot of people aren't used to doing. See over here on the right? I went out and actually bought some poster board. Bought a glue stick. If you want to print these out on your printer and glue stick them, you can.
Yeah.
I probably spent about $15, $16, and not to mention whatever the gas was. Look over here on the right. You can actually print your poster in Canva and you can give it a frame. Does everybody see this?
Yes.
So it will do your vision board for you. And look at this. If I just did the plain one with gloss as a poster, $16, no shipping.
So cool.
Look at this. Look, you can print your posters and have them mailed to
This
you.
is so fun. Oh my gosh.
So for those of you that have not used, and I'm going to take this off here. See where it says print with Canva? Some people didn't know that they can print with Canva. So there's a little button up here to the right, and it says print with Canva. You open it up. I already had posters selected, but it'll say products you can print on. And just the easiest thing is to type in posters up here. And I like to do the single-sided landscape poster. Oh, that's a postcard, sorry. If you put it in landscape poster right here, click on it, and then it'll kind of give you an example of how big it is. So I would say go with medium or large. And if you want to go way crazy and get you a medium with a frame, you can do that too. But you know, I think it is something that's super important to spend a little extra money on. But really, this is something you can do from your home, do while you're in the car, you know, because we have our ChatGPT apps and our Canva apps. This is so stinking easy. So answer those questions on AI and really get laser focused on what your goals are. So I love the fact that if you saw those AI questions, you know, it did include financial goals. So how many houses do you want to sell? How many transactions do you want to make? You know, make sure that you put your family first and you're taking some time off and vacationing, your health, things of that nature. So, under the wire, only about 15 minutes, and you can knock out your vision board, going from a whole day setting up an office full of glue sticks and scissors and magazines. And then also, I always got frustrated because the magazines really never had my goals or what I wanted to do. I should show y'all my vision board because it's like nothing you've ever seen.
Mine end up looking like a ransom note.
That is true. That's another one. It looked like, you know, a serial killer had sent you a letter.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see everybody's. I'm gonna put mine once I finish it. I don't know. Sorry. Context, Holly. So on Facebook on my cover now, I made like a collage of the year to date, but I made it in like August or September. So now I want to make my vision board like my Facebook thing and then share it with everybody. But make sure you drop yours in our water cooler, all hands in. Once you're done, whether it's a picture of something you've decided to make tangible or your virtual version, I'm really excited to see them all.
Let's talk about the importance real quick of vision boarding. When I have actually made them in the past and physically put them on my wall, my very favorite car was a Porsche Macan. I wanted one ever since I saw it, very first saw it. I now drive one. I've wanted a Peloton treadmill, Peloton rower, Peloton bike. I ended up having a whole Peloton gym in my house. So like I put those things up, right? If you want to put your dream house up, if you want to put, you know, a private jet, like whatever you end up wanting, like post that. You smiling with your kids on vacation, whatever, but put it on there because it truly, truly does work if you believe in it. You got to put the work in, obviously, but there's something truly to it. I guarantee it.
You know, you guys, we could joke about AI and ChatGPT, but you can actually put in ChatGPT the psychology behind vision boards. I mean, there's actually scientific studies that when your brain sees something every day, and then also too, this is why to me those affirmations they give you, putting in an affirmation with the goal as well, with what you're doing. For example, like, you know, I love to travel. You know, why it's important to me, what it does for my spirit, things like that. But it actually is a psychological, scientifically studied factor that when we see things over and over again, it reinforces those behaviors. And, you know, for those that are biblical, ask, God says, ask and you shall receive. And that's what, that to me, that action that I talked about, Sandy, good point. Think about where you're going to put this and see it every day. Put it in your bathroom. Like, I know people think I'm crazy, but I'm like, sometimes if you put it in your office, you're not in your office every day. And that's why I like the fact you can print out and make it look nice with a frame, because you can put it up, you know, in your living room, or I joke about the bathroom, but truly, I mean, that's where you're going to see it all the time. And you can do a smaller one. But reading those affirmations, looking at those goals, and being reminded, and having that technique that improves your performance to keep those actions up to make that happen.
And I absolutely love this digital idea, and then making Canva do the work of ordering the print. That's an amazing idea, because before, all I did was I would print out images from the internet and then I'd post it on my bulletin board. That's what I did for my vision board, and that's all I did, whatever. I didn't actually create a specific cute poster board. I never did. But everything that I put up there came true, except for my private jet so far.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm gonna do this. So I'm
I
gonna
am
commit to
too.
doing this.
Yeah, this is my favorite. That's my favorite part, is being able to create it and have it ordered and put it in a poster and put it on your wall, because I would do those and then I would never even look at them because I didn't like the way they looked. Or you're in a room with a bunch of people and you're doing a vision board creation with papers and note flyer. I mean, magazines everywhere, and you're trying to scramble, and then you do it, and then, you know, then everybody leaves, and then, okay, what happened?
Well,
But
the other thing
yeah.
too, you brought up a good point. It's very personal. So
Mhm.
like, sometimes you're a little uncomfortable
Mhm.
putting a vision board together. Like, I know people didn't want to see the dead animals, the animals I wanted to kill in Africa, but like, that's on my, if you see my
That's your
board,
book.
like,
Yeah.
that's on my board.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got stuff hanging on the
I'm
walls.
gonna
That
be
does-
Frankensteining my perfect man.
I don't, yeah, I don't think I want one ever again. Anyway, I'm going to design mine. The thing is, I'm going to go off another way.
She don't want another man ever again.
Ever. But I wanted, but like you're talking about fly fishing, that's one of the things I've always said I wanted to do, was go somewhere, take me on a girl trip or by myself and take fly fishing lessons and be in that area. So, but I never think about those things. And if I put this on my board as I'm really creating it, it's going to remind me, these are things that you have said you want to do. What are we going to do to make that happen? I love that, creating it on a board like that.
Are my actions today getting me towards what I want?
This is amazing. I think this is the best tool to kick off 2026, seriously, or whenever you want to kick it off. I'm excited.
Yeah, and the best part is we can kick off 2026 by our actions today. We can have closings set up for 2026 by the actions we perform today.
And I will tell you guys, this is more of a lifestyle vision board. You can actually go into Canva and type in like sales goals, and just keep searching for some of the vision boards actually have more of a work career sales, and then you can also do that. So the vision board I talked about today really is more of a, like, your life, and you can add the financials into that too. But if you want to take it a step further, you can dive into that, and then also, you know, use AI to ask it to ask you the questions that you need. Hey, I want to make, this is crazy, I want to sell, you know, I want to sell $100 million worth of properties this year. You know, what goals do I need to set to do that? And it will, you know, put your goal out there, and it'll help you break it down over the next year. So never forget about the power of asking AI. And like I said, I like the AI because it gives you that clarity to where you're just answering questions. We can answer simple questions. It's like when we have to take, and how am I going to get from this to this? You know, you leverage that force multiplier of technology.
Yeah, that makes me think I need to have a couple of vision boards, one for my business and one for my personal, and even though they'll interact together. But I love that you shared, Sandy, that your vision boards and the things that have happened because you had that. I mean, people say it, but and I think, okay. But listening to somebody who has actually really reaped the rewards of actually going to the level that you did to do it, I'm like, this is done. This is going to be my new thing I do for myself for the next year or beyond.
Yeah, and I wasn't even planning on talking about it. And then I just sat there after she ended the official part of the training, and I'm like, wait a minute, let's talk about how this actually fucking works. This works. This isn't just a training to do a training.
Yeah.
This shit works.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not a pretty, I think there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, it's just this cutesy thing that people come to the office and do. No, I mean, I trained for the Olympics, and our sports psychologists were like, it is a dream until you write it down. So technically goals are not actual goals till they're written down and you can visually see them. So, sports is real easy for me to relate to. But like I said, you can Google and research it. This is psychological. This is science. This is fact. I think my thing is actually having a plan that is just more organized and giving you some super clarity on, I am going to do this year, and I'm going to look at it every day, and I'm going to hold myself accountable.
So exciting.
And it still looks cute and professionally printed.
Yeah, that's what I want the cute look.
To piggyback on what you said about bathrooms, I haven't actually done it since I got married, so I need to bring it back. But when I was single, I would put.
I'm like, where are we going with this? I'm scared.
I know. I'm like,
She didn't know what I said.
Bathrooms was necessarily the central focus, Holly.
Sorry. So bathrooms, though, I would put Post-it notes, but I would get car window paint, and I would literally write my goals and my affirmations like on the window with the car paint, and then occasionally
Isn't that shoe polish. Didn't we all do shoe polish?
I've never done I've never owned shoe polish, but I bought literal window paint. But
I didn't
use window paint.
we used like
shoe polish.
That shoe polish on people's cars. That's what we did.
I like doing dry erase markers.
I do dry erase markers on the bathroom window. And then another life hack. Everybody comes to my house and sees this, and they're like, this is my refrigerator.
I love that.
That's so cool. What do you use on there?
So I just have like what's in my freezer, my grocery list, what I'm out of, but it's dry erase marker.
Oh my God.
And that works on stainless steel?
It does for me.
That's much better than having little notes and lists everywhere. I love that.
Well, I'm going to test it on my shitty apartment fridge,
No,
out of my deposit.
It's dry erase. It comes off. I know I've done it a handful of times, but yeah, that's one of my life hacks. But going back to what Holly said, if you see it every day, especially, I know everybody jokes in the bathroom, but you get up and get ready, and that's the perfect time to say your affirmations and to look at your goals. So really excited about that. And, I'm glad you guys liked it. It's like I said, it's a different spin. Like, I'm not a cutesy person. So for me to be like, this is a way to do this goal setting activity and make it easy, not time consuming, because time is valuable, and to really target your goals.
Well, thank you so much, Lindsay. This was awesome training.
This is one of my, I love it. I mean, I love it. I'm so excited about it. I'm glad you did this.
Well, tomorrow we have our company meeting, our company-wide meeting. So tune in at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Holly, go ahead and close us out.
All right. Hey, when in doubt, reach out, message us if you need us. We are here for you. We all started this morning with a blank slate at 0. So go out and talk to a buyer, a seller, or an agent today. Have a good one. Bye.